Hello, the people who are definitely watching this. I'm going live because that's stupid and fun. And I'm stupid and fun, so that makes sense. I regret to inform you that there was a bit of false advertising, as you may have noticed if you even cared to look. The thumbnail had me without headphones, but alas, I am wearing headphones. Anyway, because I am boring and uncreative, some of my mates are doing a GCSE maths paper for funsies. So the first thing I'm going to do on stream is that, because I am uncreative. But this is really just more of an experiment than anything, so yes. Is there any way to share screen? Ooh. This is perfect. Guys, I'm sharing with you the GCSE maths paper I'm going to do. So, I am using a pencil, so if you can see any of my camera, yeah, you can see my camera in the corner. This might be a bit weird because I'm using this to do it on the same screen. This is why I need a separate web camera, guys. Start fundraising in the chat somehow. I don't know. Jokes. Don't worry. I'm not trying to extort you guys. Don't worry. Anyway, center number. What's the center number? Where am I taking this? Oh, I'm taking this. I can't dox my. I mean, not that I think anyone who's going to not know where I live or I'd be okay with knowing where I live is likely to watch this, but I can't just put my house number because that's a bit of self-doxing. So, I'm just gonna make it a random number because I'm funky like that. 1, 1, 4, 8, 9. Candidate number. I'm just going to go with 10. And censored. And also I am changing my name, so I know that my channel, what's it called, name is still otherwise, but this is my name, Charlie Ada. Charlie being my new NB name. Woo! Yeah, my name is Charlie and my pronouns are they, them. I should clear that up. Ooh. I don't have a new signature. I'm gonna need to do that. It's weird. Well, it's CA, unless you already... There you go, that's all you're getting. So, this is an hour and a half, so I should do this in under... Work out 0.7 times 0... Well, 7 times... Divided by 3. Well, since you're divided... It's literally just 5 over... What's 6 times 3? It's 5/18. Guys, if this is what you put at GCSE level, I am concerned with the English education system. This is not hard. And I mean, I get that it's not meant to be super hard, but I feel like something... Oh, 27 divided by 0.6. That is... Well, it's not hard, it's just slightly more interesting, because let's just say equals 27 times 10 divided by 6, I believe. Something like that. I might actually not know. Oh yeah, because divided by 0.1 is the same as times 10. So, and then, but there's also the 6 in times that here, so that's a divided by 6. So I'm not completely crazy. So that is 27 is 9/2 times 10 equals 18. That can't be right. Principally because dividing should end up with a larger answer after you... Oh dear, I seem to have done something funky. Dividing needs to end up with a larger answer if the number is greater, if the divider is greater than 1. So I genuinely am not as amazing at this. This isn't as easy as I thought it would be. Not that this is hard, it's just like I need to remember exactly how this works. So this is 27 divided by 6 over 10 equals 27 times 10 over 6 equals 270 over 6 equals... Well, you can divide both by 3, so that still should be 90 over 2 equals... Yep. So that's it. Solve 2x is less than 26. X is less than 13. Work out the value of 1.5 squared. Give your answer as a mixed number. So obviously this is 9 over 4. That's much as easy because you just square both of them. It's just the next thing it wants you to do is take the 8 out to make it into a 2. A, B, C, B, D, and B, yes, this is... So A, B, E is A. This is E, B, D equals 5A. This equals 3A, which means that 9A equals 180. So A equals 20, which means that EBD being 5A, so 5A, therefore 5A equals 100. So the answer is 100 degrees. Oh wait, it already has my unit there. Oh whoops, that was unnecessary. Anyway, 2 prime numbers are multiplied together. The answer is an even number between... Well, obviously, since there's only one even prime, to be even, the prime number has to be 2. And obviously, because it's between 50, we've got the prime number between 25 and 30. And the only odd numbers in between that, because 25 itself is 27, 29. It's not 27 because, that's 3 cubed. So it's 29 equals 68. No, 58. Look, I'm not very... this is not the sort of thing I'm practiced at doing, clearly. Andrew and Bruce share some money in the ratio 5 to 6. Bruce... the first thing you've got to think is 96 is equal to 6/11ths. 6/11ths times A. So A is equal to 96 times 11 over 6 equals... Oh, don't you just hate... Well, that's 16 times 11. 11 equals... Oh dear. Have I... Yep, it's just that my thing ran out of battery. Oh dear. Equals 16 times 11 equals 160 plus 16 equals... Fuck this. Oh dear, I forget that I'm on YouTube, so I didn't say that. No, I didn't. because censorship, yes, that's definitely. So okay, yes, equals 176. And then we have A to B equal A, B, C, and we have Andrew. Oh, fuck. Oh wow, I'm getting Discord messages of people who are clearly on stream. I genuinely actually am not looking at the stream to see viewers right now. Apparently I do have viewers. Yay. I'm just doing this. I got so focused on my maps I forgot that I might have actual viewers. This is crazy and kind of cringe, but thanks guys. So Andrew 190 will have 96. That minus 96 will be 80 to 96 to 0, which will become, since Andrew gives a quarter of 80, which is obviously 20, so you've got 20. Why am I keeping track of what Andrew has? Because I'm a nerd. Yes, to the question I got in Discord chat, yes, it's GCSE. This is GCSE. I'm doing GCSE non-calculator paper for funsies because some people in a Discord server I'm on are also doing that. 2/3 of 96. Well, as we previously established, 96 divided by 6 is 16. So 96 divided by 3 is going to be 32. And 32 times 2 is very obviously 64. For people who know their powers of 2. So the answer is 20 plus 64, which is equal to 84. There we go. 2 to the power of A times 3 times 5 squared equals... Oh, I have to show my working. I can't just be like, well, 25... Well, it's 200 divided by 25, so it's 8, so it's 3. I have to show my working. Boo-hoo! But yes, it is 3. But since we're doing this for the marks, so we are going to work it out. So 2 to the power of A. This is annoying because my pen is on its speed. Times 3 times 5 squared equals 600. Well, 600 is equal 2 to the power of A times 3 equals 600 over 25 equals, because each 100, it's 6 times 4, which is going to be equal to 36. No, that's 4 times 9. I'm an idiot. 6 times 4 is 24. So, and 2 to the power of A equals 24 divided by 3, which equals 8. Ooh. Technically, the way to solve this is to use logs, but obviously this is a GCSE, so I'm not going to use logs. A log 2 equals log 8. You know what? Because they asked me to give working, I'm going to be... Like, obviously, there's no way someone without a calculator would know this without just knowing that 2 to the power 8 is 2 to the power of 3, but because they asked me for working, I'm going to be stupid like that. expand and simplify. Oh, it's just a basic expansion. Here we go. We've got 15x plus 5 times 4 is equal to 20 last time I checked. Take away 2x. Minus 2 times minus 1 is obviously plus 2. So we've got a total of 13 x's and 22 units. Erica tries to sketch a graph y equals 1 over x. No! I'm sorry, this graph is so wrong it frustrates me. Make 2 different criticisms. Since when was maths about being able to write? But anyway, the line should never touch. Since I can't spell, touchies. Touch. I still can't spell touch. Clearly because I'm touch-starved, I don't know how to spell the word. Haha. The line should never touch the either axes. Which is spelled axes. Just for reference, guys, it should look, well, that shit. It should look roughly like this. Can't divide by 0. There we go. As y equals 1 over x is x equals 1 over y. Yes. I feel like I probably over-explained this because it's touching the axes there. And 2, criticism 2. Should only have lines in the sections where both x and y are positive and negative, respectively. Because this is more for you guys' sake than because multiplicate. There's nothing making, because no change through the multiplication. As in there's, because division is just another type of multiplication, guys. We all know this. Basically because nothing about this can ever change whether it's positive or negative, so it has to be in these 2 sections where they're the same. So yes. No, I don't want you telling me how to make my browser work. I know how to. How old is Joel? It depends which Joel we're talking about, but I should actually read the question. Joel S equals x. This is the problem of having a keyboard. Hey guys, now I don't have a keyboard. This should make everything so much easier. S is x. Beth, B equals X minus 1. There we go. Is 1 year younger than J equals 2X. The mean of all of this, so X plus X minus 1 plus 2X over 3 equals 5. So 4x minus 1 equals 15, so x equals 4, because 4x equals 16. Sorry guys, I'm just working this out. So Joel is 2x, so the answer is obviously 8. The Venn diagram represents a 100 item. Write down the probability. Oh, flip. I should know this because this wasn't in my Scottish education, at least for symbols. I understand the probability stuff. The symbology is what wasn't in it. So it's the problem is I need to figure out is that A that's A, and I can't figure out if it's A with B or A not B. I should remember this. And this is what it's testing because it's only 1 mark. If I remember rightly from A level, the U is A union, so it's like A and B. So this should be 28. I'm going to lose my bet about getting 100% because the Scottish education and English education are slightly different, disastrously. Well, probability not A is obviously 48 plus 11 because those are the 2 sections which aren't A. So that's going to be 50. Oh, I also have to put it over, because it's probability, I need to put it over 100. 28 over 100, which is also equal to 14 over 50. So it's going to be 59 or 100. I can just put 59%. They should accept that. Work out A union B. Well, it's going to be the opposite of this, except yeah, because it's oh flip. It is just right. I'm thinking there has to be something going on there for this to be a workout, but this is right down. I swear wait, actually, I'm just thinking that this is the sort of thing where there might be something which can help in a GCSE maths what's it called sheet, equation for there might be something in the formula sheet which will help me figure this out. Look, I'm using the tools I have. Yeah, and this is the AQA one, so it should be fine because this is the AQA GCSE. I can show you. Look, you can see, it's AQA because clearly you guys were not here earlier. You can't see this right now. I'm so sorry about that. I'm just Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, no. They are using non. If you see that, you can't see it now, but there's a probability. You know what? I can use powers. Uh, stop sharing. share. No, that's the wrong type of share. I'd have to stop sharing, then share this. Look, so now you can see it. Woo. This is the formula sheet for this exam. Probability. These are some calculations. So this is all using non-symbology. So I still need to know the symbology. How dare they? As I said earlier, if people are still paying attention, oh look, I can actually check on my stream. If people are here. No, they've gone. I'm so sad. I'm devastated. Anyway. P, A, and B equals 13%. Oh, I need to switch it back. A 10 to the n is a number in standard form, complete the inequality of the value of A. Standard form being its prime number. Oh no. And standard form is in 2, 1. Yes, we know this. B times 10 to the n is, well, 72,000 equals 7.2 times 10 to the 3. So 7.2 times 10 to the negative 3, 0.0072. There we go. That was simple. Here is a number machine. Woo! Number machine. Show that the input increases by 2 the output increases. When the input increases by 2, the output increases by 2a. Okay. So we're going to need A, B, X, and Y are all taken. So we're going to have to use a fun variable. So W is going to be our first one, and then we're going to do it with 2W. So first, we take the input, times it by A. So we've got WA, and we've got 2WA. Then we've got WA plus B, WA plus 2WA plus B increases by 2A. Obviously, and then we take this and take away this. So 2WA plus B, take away WA plus B. So we've got B minus B equals WA. And since the output, this is the original output. Oh, the input increases by 2, not times by 2. I really am an idiot. So we've got W plus 2. Then we've got WA plus 2A plus 2A, WA plus 2A plus B. And obviously you've got this as the increase, so extra for in X plus 2 leads to y plus 2a. There we go. The function of x is kx squared, k is a constant. Kai says for f of the function of 6 over the function of 2 is equal to the function of 3. Well, the function of 6, now f of 6 equals, obviously, 36k. F of 2 equals 4k. So the f of 6 over the function of 2 is equal to 36k over 4k, which is equal to, obviously, 9. Yes, which makes sense for various reasons. Yes, but f of 3 equals 9k. No. F of 3 equals f of 6 over f of 2 only when k equals 1. Here's a list of 11 whole numbers. The lower quarter. Complete the list. IQR. Interesting. I do know everything, but this is not the sort of question that I'm used to doing. Here's a list of whole numbers in the lower quartile, median, upper quartile. So you've got to say, we've got 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So B, median equals B. Q1 equals A. I mean, this is partially what it's telling you. Oh yeah, sorry, I forget that that's what you can call it. We've obviously got the IQR equals Q is always Q3 minus Q1. So we've got Q2 equals 2Q1 is what this says. So we've got that. Q3 equals 2.5 Q1. And this, which I'll just put A in, A minus 5, which is the range, equals 2 because the quartile range is Q3 minus q1. So this is just some basic statistics knowledge, and then do some simultaneous equations, I guess. But then it's potentially not even necessary to do that. Well, I've got a... But I'm going to do it that way because I'm a nerd. E minus 5 equals 2 Q3, which is equal to 2.5 Q1. Q1 take away Q1. So 1.5 times 2 equals 3Q1. A minus 5 equals 3Q1. So A equals 3Q1 plus 5. But we've also got here from Q1, Q1 from this information, Q1 is greater than or equal to 8, is greater than or is 13 from this. Q2 from equations is between 16 and 26, but Q2 from this is between 19 and 25, which means this doesn't tell us anything. Oh, but that means that Q1 is between a 10 and 12, which means that as much as we can get for now, which means Q3, according to this, 2.5 times 10 is 25. 3 greater than or equal to... I'm going to have to move that onto the next line. Q3 is between 25 and what's half of 12? 6. 24 plus 6 and 30. Q3 is between 25 and 30. But then again, we also know that Q3 is between 28 and 30 now, which means that Q1 must be between 12 and... because they're all integers, it has to be... Q1 has to be even, because they're all integers, which means because of the 2.5, which means that this is 12, which means that this is 24, which means this is 30, which thus means that should put the A underneath so they know what I'm talking about. 3Q1, 3 times 12 is 36 plus 5 equals 41. There we go. AB, this is a trapezium. All 4 sides are different lengths, but these are parallel. Yes, we know this because this is how a trapezium works. For each state, triangles AXB and CXD are similar. No. Yes, Z angles. A, B, B, meaning C, C. So true. AXD and B not true because these are not parallel. Angle ADB, ADB equals angle BDC. It can be true, but isn't necessarily. Area of ABC equals area of ABD. Maybe true, I believe. ABC. Yeah. Unlikely but possible. Basically, if it is a square or if it's a rectangle, that it will be true because a rectangle. Yes. Solve the simultaneous equations. Which way are we going to do this? The boring way. We're going to do this the boring way of just we've got 6x take away 15y equals well, I've got to times that by 3 as well. I always forget about that. 39 and then we've got 6x plus 12y equals 16. Now we're going to take this away. Oh no, what? Yep. As annoying as that's going to get with all of them. So we've got negative 27y equals what's for 323. You've got to be kidding me. There's no way it's that nasty. Yeah, 2 times 3 equals 6. 5 times 3 equals 13 times 3 is 39. 6x 4 times 2, that's where it's gone wrong. 8 negative 23y equals 23, so y equals negative 1, and x equals 5, 8 equals 4. I should actually add working for that so they give me the marks. 2, so now we've got 2x take away 5 negative 1 equals 13. So 2x plus 5 equals 13. So 2x equals 8. So x equals 4. I can understand why people have left. This is kind of boring. But it's kind of fun though as well. You know, it's also just a test run, so it's fine. So the hemisphere is radius x and height x. Yep. What is the radius? Surface area of the sphere, 4 pi r squared, yes. Work out the ratio of the total surface area of the hemisphere to the total surface area of the cylinder. Okay, so since this is 2 plus 1 of this, because that's a circle, so it's 3 pi x squared. Is that too much to the ratio of x times the circumference, which is 2 pi r, which is 2 pi free x, as the plus 2 pi r squared pi free x squared. So we've got 3 pi x squared to the ratio of 2 pi free x squared plus 6 pi x squared. 6 pi x squared 2 pi 9x squared 3 pi x squared ratio of 6 pi x squared plus 18 pi x squared. Just remove pi x squared, so it's 3 to the ratio 6 plus 18. Divided that 3 to the ratio of 24, which is 1 to 8. Circle the possible value of x. Well, we've just got to say x is between, what's the 6 cubed? 6 times 6 times, it's 36 times 6, which is going to be 36 times 6 is going to be approximately it's going to be 36 plus times 6 is equal to 180 plus 36 equals 216. I mean, obviously that work out how many 5-digit odd numbers you can make using each of these digits once each. Well, obviously we've got 2 possibilities at the end, so it's going to be 2 times 4p4, as in 4. It's choosing 4 from 4 the permutations possible. So it equals 2 times 4 factorial. 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. So it's going to be equal to 4 squared times 3 equals 16 times 3 equals 48. Don't ask me how I know that off the top of my head. Yeah, it's 40. Okay, so 3k equals 4l and k equals l plus 2m, which tells us that 3l equals 2m. Oh dear. Which tells us. So 3k equals L plus 6m, timesing that all by 3, which means that 6m equals L 6. Express this. Okay, x minus 3 squared. Because that gets you x squared, take away 6x plus 9, and then so 15 plus 9. Take away 9. Minus 24. So if a equals the root of 2, b equals actually equals, because that is 9 times 2, 3 root 2. Just to clear that up. B over a is going to be 3. A plus b is 4 root 2. AB is going to be 2 times 3, so it's also going to be 3. No, 2 times 3 equals 6. Why am I an idiot? Right. Oh, 0.13. 0.13 recurring. So this is an interesting, because this is a strategy they do at GCSE that again they don't do in fucking Scotland. Woo, swearing because I'm not monetized. Okay, so I believe it's something. A equals 0.13 recurring. So 10a equals 1.3 recurring, but 100a equals 13.3 recurring. So 100a minus 10a equals 13.3 recurring. Take away 0.3 recurring. So 90a equals 12, which means a equals 12 over 90. And 0.13 recurring equals, what's this divided by 6? Oh, I should check. I should just divide it by 3 at first. So, no, I can divide it by 6. Equals. Don't you just love it when things fail? 30 divided by 2/15. There we go. I just need to double check. I really don't like the way this is laid out, but fine. Yes, they are clearly on double page spreads in the original. P, Q, and R form a triangle. Yes. Work out the coordinates of Q on the basis that this is a right-angled triangle. Yes. Yes. Right angle, which means that this, this is obviously a right angle, but we've also got A. We've also got B. Because because of the Z angles. Hmm. So we've got A. Yep. Well, this is actually one where I'm like, I have absolutely no idea what the fuck I'm doing. We know P equals A, B. Q equals C, B. Actually, we should. I'll rename the angles to uppercase because B, B, A, A. And via basic principles of similar triangles, because of that, we know that this. Yeah, we know various things. We know various things because these are similar triangles and we know the coordinates of R. So it's doable. It's not exactly what I'd hope for, but it's doable. Yep, it's doable. So we just need to have a set of equations. So we need, this is obviously equal to 8. And this is obviously equal to 22 minus b. Obviously equal to the root of oh wait, p is on the 0 on the x-axis, so we know this. Maybe 0 64. $22 squared. Ugh. P. Okay, I'm just going to do it down there. PR squared equals 8 squared plus 22 minus b squared. Okay. Equals, this is equal to 64 plus 22 squared take away 44b plus b squared equals 64 plus 22 squared is a bit on the hard side, but you've got 2 times 22. And yeah, it's just 22 times 44 times 11, which is equals b squared take away 44 b plus Wait, I just realized we don't even need to have all of this, because even though it's we can just, the squares of things are the squares of, the squares of, because if we square the whole thing, yeah. I'm just thinking we can square everything. So since this is, so PR as it is over 64 equals QR over 22 minus B squared equals, and equals PQ squared over PR squared. P R squared. Yeah. This is some this is some crazy shit. Anyway, P. Yep. Okay, so we know that, and then we can just say PR squared equals, and they say, 22 minus B all squared equals B squared, take away 44B plus 484, if that ever becomes relevant, PR squared equals this plus 64 equals B squared, take away 44B plus 8. 8 plus 6 equals 14. Carry the 1. 584. PR squared equals, yeah, and that's also just consistent with the, QR squared equals minus 8 squared plus oh. Well, I just wasted a bunch of time. Ooh. This is why you should always read the question fully before attempting to answer. Although there definitely is no, there wouldn't be, because you can just move it about and have the same generic thing. Okay, some of that might still be useful. P have that, but the gradient of PR is 2, which means that Y, which means that P equals 0, K, where 22 equals 2 times 8 plus K. So K, that's K, not 6. So K is equal to 22 minus 16 equals 6. P is at 0, 6. Q is at A, 6. Okay, so we'll still be doing the same type of math. It's just that we've got 8. Because this is 6. 22 minus 6 is 16. The root of 8 squared plus 16 squared. The root 64 plus what's 16 squared? It's 2 to the power of 8. It's 128, I believe. No, because that's 64 times 2. It's 64 times 4, which is 2, 4. That's 4 times 4 equals 16. 256. Will only be haunted by the darkest act of moving until 3. I need to 0, 5, 1 plus 5 plus 6 is 12. 320. Well, that's root 10. Well, Well, that's 64 times 5. And 64, it's 8 root 5. Mm. 8 root 5. Okay. So I might have to end up using the extra paper, but we've got the similarity. So we've got QR over 16. If QR equals squared, QR squared equals obviously, you know, 16 squared, which as we said before is 256. 56 plus whatever plus a minus 8 squared. Plus 64, so plus 8 root 5. Oh, no, plus 256 plus 64 plus 320. Just like that. And then QP is obviously equal to, and then that means QR is equal to the root of that, equals a squared, take away 16a plus 320, and then PQ is a lot easier at just being the value of a. So I'm probably going to, I'm only going to need one of those. This is potentially unnecessary work because you've got PR as this over 8. So we've got PR over 8, but we've got the things that 8 root 5 over 8 as this being similar to that. QR, which I'm just going to put as QR over 16 equals a over 8 root 5. So then we can get rid of this. Say a equals 8 root 5 times this, or root 8 equals, yep. Q equals 46. So that this can be written as tan x, where x is an acute angle. We've got the standard sine. So we've got 4 times sine 30 degrees. Give me the base triangle. We've got our 1, 2 root 3. Sine is so sine is opposite over adjacent. No, that's tan opposite over adjacent. Sakotoa. So S is so sine 30 equals adjacent, which is going to be the root 3 over 2. Tan 45 is obviously equal to 1, and that means cos 30 is equal to a half. So that means that for sine 30 take away tan 45 over 2 cos 30 is going to be equal to 4 times sine 30. So 2 root 3 take away 1 over 1 equals 2 root 3 over 1. I feel like this is irrelevant at this point. Tan X is like anything, literally, but I realized this is not what I am meant to be doing. Because those are the common values. Flip. Trying to think, there has to be. X is like. Because it's not going to be. Because if it was 2 root 3 minus 1, that doesn't say anything. Because we're. I can't just go, well, tan X goes up to infinity, so it's not negative, so it can be written as tan X. I have to show it. Is there anything in this area of the triangle cosine rule? Yes, sine rule. ABC. Yeah, it's obviously some problem solving. So, I can, yeah. So I've got the 1 root 2. So tan 45 equals 1. And then we've got 1, 2 root 3. So sine, I might have gotten it the wrong way around, and I can check using this. The sine equals the opposite over the hypotenuse equals a half. I was wrong. Oh yeah, because sine increases, so it's, and 30 is the lower one, so then it's going to be cos 30, which equals root 3 over 2. So it was just the case of I got sine and cosine the wrong way round. So sine equals, so for sine 30, take away tan 45 equals 2 cos 30 equals, obviously 4 times a half is going to be equal to minus 1 over root 3 equals 1 over root 3, and also which is equal to the tan of this angle. 1 over 3 equals tan 30. So there we go. That's easy enough. Once you actually remember how trigonometry works, because you forget. Funny that. A circle center O has circumference 20 pi centimeters. Q is a point on the circle, is a square. Perimeter of the square, the circumference equals root A to pi, where A is an integer. Work out the value of A. You must show you're working. So obviously, it C is equal to 2 pi r, which mean and equals 20 pi. So r equals 10. That's the first thing, and then we've that as we previous 1 root 2. So perimeter of the square equals 4 times r over root 2 equals 40 over root 2, which means divide equals 20 root 2. Great. Which is also, but for the purposes of so 20 root 2 ratio 20 pi equals root 2 to pi. So A equals 2. And one last question. I almost missed that. A journey has 2 stages, blah blah blah. Show that the average speed of the whole journey, time, distance. Well, what we want to do, well, the average speed, well, we've got S is equal to VT. Obviously so then we've got our distance is obviously 60. Our speed is what we're figuring out, so we leave that in, and our time is 30 plus A plus 30 plus B. So 60 equals V. 30A plus 30B over AB, which is equal to, let's divide everything by 30. So we get 2 equals V A plus B over AB. Now we're going to divide everything by what's in this bracket, which will lead to it being on the other side, like this, 2AB over A plus B. There we go. Incredibly simple. I save that. I've done a GCSE paper, despite having never taken GCSE maths paper, despite having never taken GCSE maths because I am Scottish. There we go. Let's hope I did well. And I know that I feel a bit silly because the whole idea of this live stream was just to kind of practice at live streaming. And it was fun, but it was also like all I did was a maths paper. But anyway, I can reply to this one person. Yes, I can see chat. I just wasn't looking at it because of my setup. Oh! Huh? I'm confused because my thing says I have no viewers, but you seem to have typed that very recently because I was talking aloud whilst I wrote that. But okay, bit basic. But that was fun. Just to practice streaming. In future then because of this. There are 2 posters, so there's Has-Been Hotel and there's Transformers 1. Transformers 1 being the recent 2024 animated one. Has-Been Hotel, if you don't know, is an Amazon animated series which originated as a pilot in 2019 by Vivzipop. But now it's on Amazon. The first season was released in January. Thank you, but I mean, this ended up being just me doing a GCSE maths paper, which was fun, and it was a good practice of live streaming. I'm not sure about everything, but I've learned a bit, so I am going to end stream. And as simple and basic as it was, I'm retrospectively finding this fun. Bye bye.